So I came across some big mirrors, about like 6 foot, and on wheels, and from that moment I decided I had to use them for a drum video. I decided on a song about that time which I thought would be a great concept using the visuals with. I decided pretty much what I would play, and then just out of curiosity I thought I'd see if I could find like some live arrangements, some live performances of the songs, just to maybe see if I could add some extra bits, and I found 4 of them, so I ended up kind of creating a much longer arrangement from the 4 or 5 performances that I found, like using bits of that and the original track as well to create like one kind of massive arrangement. I came up with that arrangement, so it was like a couple of days before, and I don't think I actually played it on the kit at all, so I kind of just had to get sort of comfortable with the arrangement at home and then hope that I could actually play it when I came to film it.
Hello.
The kind of verse groove with the kick, tom, stack, ghost notes and an offbeat hi-hat. They took a little bit of practicing just to get comfortable with, and I definitely didn't nail it on all of the filming takes. So if you look really closely, you'll notice like some discrepancies, but by the time I actually came to record them, obviously I'd got it down then. There was a lot to set up, and I had to put the room back how I found it afterwards, and I only had 1 day to film it, and despite some interruptions I got quite a lot done that day, and fortunately I think I actually got all of the main shots in the bag, but fortunately I was given like an extra day or extra part of a day to be able to do some more filming. So I was able to have a good chunk of time the following day, and as always I did want to get more shots, but I think I'm happy with the shots I got, but I can always get more shots. Particularly on a lot of the close-up shots, I put quite a bit of thought into trying to frame also like the reflections and kind of reposition the mirrors a little bit, so that like the headshot for instance, you can see me but then you can also see the reflection of me, and it's framed quite nicely so you can kind of see some of the drums and me, and so a lot of those shots there was actually some thought into, they didn't just kind of happen. This is such a hard shot to get and to do it right and get the focus in the right place and everything. The only shot that I really kind of regret not spending more time on was the wide shot. I did the second day try and replicate it, but I really didn't like the shot even though the reflections were good, so I had a bit of kind of umming and ahhing which wide shot I would use, and I chose the one that just looked a lot better. I want to thank Barksy for lending me the lighting that I was using on the video. There was quite a lot to do for one person, to set up like lighting, to set up all the shots, to play the thing over and over again and then put the whole thing back after. But I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I filmed the video on location and recorded the drums on a separate day. I'm trying to get better at mixing music and particularly drums, but I did get some help, so I'd also like to thank Charley Battles for his help with creating the drum mix. I'm always on the lookout for more places to film future videos, indoor and outdoor, so let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions, or send me a message on Instagram. I'm aiming to do 1 video a month, That's the hope anyway, that's the goal, and hopefully I can make it. There's a lot of work and like production that goes into making these videos. If you haven't seen the video yet that this is the behind the scenes of, then there's a link in the description below, and please subscribe and share it about, and see you in the next video.